Misael El Chino Rodriguez defeats Omar Chavez, son of the legend, by unanimous decision. A victory with a taste of disappointment? The night was set for a high-voltage spectacle, fueled by fiery pre-fight statements and promises of war in the ring. However, what ultimately unfolded was a bout that was more talked about than fought, leaving fans with a mix of disbelief and disappointment. Misael El Chino Rodriguez from Chihuahua claimed an undeniable victory over a sluggish Omar Chavez, who appeared out of breath and nearly incapable of offering a meaningful response. Yet, the true controversy didn't stem solely from the fighters' performances but from a surreal scorecard by Box Azteca, which oddly gave the win to an exhausted Chavez, who struggled to make any significant impact in the ring. For many, the fight's broadcast felt like a bad joke, as if the commentators had watched the bout blindfolded and with their backs turned to the action. The build-up to chaos. The drama began even before the opening bell. Misael Rodriguez, a 2016 Olympic bronze medalist, waited anxiously for hours, uncertain if the fight would even take place. The reason? Omar Chavez caused complete mayhem during Friday's official weigh-in. On his first attempt, he failed to make the agreed weight. Returning over 5 hours later, Chavez still couldn't hit the 169-pound limit, requiring multiple attempts to finally comply with the rules. The chaos extended into Saturday, as both fighters were required to undergo a pre-fight weight check with a limit of 186 pounds. Chavez delayed the process, arriving late to the weigh-in. While he eventually made weight, the physical toll was evident. The fight, a mirage of expectations. When the opening bell finally rang, it became clear that Omar Chavez, the son of the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez, was far from meeting the lofty expectations he had set. While El Chino Rodriguez utilized his jab and showed flashes of precision, Chavez seemed disconnected, throwing punches that landed squarely on Rodriguez's guard. The extreme weight cut clearly affected Chavez, as his physical state betrayed him from the early rounds. Labored breathing, an open mouth, and an exhaustion so apparent that every break between rounds felt like a battle just to catch his breath, with Chavez taking every second to rise for the next round. On the other hand, Misael Rodriguez didn't deliver a stellar performance either, but he landed the cleaner shots and dominated a Chavez who struggled to keep up. The bout, which had promised so much, ultimately left fans with a bitter taste. Rodriguez's victory was fair but far from impressive, raising questions about his ability to compete against the top fighters in the division. At 30 years old, time is not on his side, and his boxing skill set seems lacking to break into the big leagues. The future of both fighters looks grim. Omar Chavez's defeat not only puts his career in jeopardy but also exposes the limits of his physical and mental preparation. Despite his insistence that he won the fight, it's hard to argue otherwise when simply looking at the fighters' faces at the end of the bout. On the other hand, while Misael Rodriguez emerged victorious, his performance was not convincing enough to establish him as a serious contender in the super middleweight division, a category dominated by his countryman, Canelo Alvarez. Question for the audience asterisk. Do you think Omar Chavez should retire after this performance at 35 years old, or does he still have something to prove in boxing? Do you believe El Chino Rodriguez has what it takes to face the top contenders in the 168-pound division? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more exclusive content from the world of boxing. See you in the next video.